Strollo. Come. 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 Strollo. Come. Come. Yes. No. No. Strollo. Come on. Come. No. Come here. Yes. Can you bite this off? I can need a hammer or something. Nope. Come. Good boy. Strollo, come. Yes. Good boy. Come on. Come. Yes. Come. Come. Yes. He's getting better.
Yeah, he's listening.
Come. Come, come, come. Good boy.
Let's go. Come on. Come on, Strollo.
Okay, so all Kate's doing here is just getting him to learn to follow her. And he wants to play with the little dog, but he has to learn that even with another dog that he hasn't met and he wants to play with, he's got to pay attention to her. So every time that he runs in front of her or stops to try to do something, she just changes direction and gives him a little bit of a tug. It's the same principle as walking here. She just gives him a little verbal, which is her whistle. She gives a little whistle to let him know she's going to change direction, and then a little tug on the leash. There you go. There you go. See, and then when he gets caught up, then she just gives him a little bit of a tug. But he just learns that basically he can't just do whatever it is that he wants to do. He's got to pay attention to where the handler is and where the pressure from the lead is taking him. Good boy. All right, so we're going to use a little bit of a higher value reward here because he gets very anxious and very excitable when we pull out the high value rewards. Yes! But again, anytime he actually sits down or relaxes, then I'm just going to give him a reward just for that process. Just getting him to understand that if he sits and gives me attention, he can be rewarded, right? So again, this is high value, so when it falls on the floor, he's going to look everywhere for it. Yes! So again, by him sitting, I mark it and I give him the reward. This is a lesson that we're teaching him. If you are relaxed and you give us attention, yes, then we'll give you the reward. So I'm not saying sit because I don't want to force him to go into a relaxed state. Yes! I want him to do it because he knows that that's how he's going to get his reward. Come. Come. Yes. Boy. Come. Come here. So you can see he already sort of gets it. We don't have to go through. Hey, come here. Yes. We don't have to go through, you know, sit, down, stay, come, heel. He sort of gets that if he pays attention that he can receive a reward, and that's what we want him to do. Yes. That's a boy. Yes. That's a boy. Yes. And again, I mark it as soon as his butt touches the ground. It's important to understand that if we mark it too soon, we can confuse the dog. Yes. And then within a second, I fire him his reward. Come here. Come. This way. Yes. So I can give the verbal. No. So I can give the verbal, and again, you see him get very excited over the cheese. I can give the verbal as soon as his butt touches the ground, and I can throw the treat up to a couple of seconds afterwards, and it will still mean the same thing. Yes. Right? So he still knows that he's receiving the reward based on what he did, which was putting his butt on the floor when I said the word yes. Yes. Okay, so that we can position him and get him to do a couple of different things once he's sort of mastered following us, sitting, and giving us attention. Right? Again, a dog who's focusing on us like this, easy to teach anything. Yes. Right? If he's over there smelling that, going, wanting to play with a dog, wanting to be, you know, here and there, it's much more difficult to try to teach him anything. Yes. Yeah. All the way. All the way. Come on. No. Yes. Come. Yes. That's right. Good boy. And again, not a lot of verbal commands, because all we're trying to do is get him to do these things for rewards, not because we're asking him to do them, right? We want him to be relaxed. We want him to sit and give us focus, even if we don't have treats. Okay, so we don't want this to turn into a situation where he's only doing it because of the cheese. So every once in a while, we're going to give him a little bit of petting and rubbing as well, so that he knows that that's the same thing as the cheese, right? This way. This way. No, this way. Good boy. This way. So again, this is a nice, easy way. People will often ask, you know, will my dog ever be able to be off leash? Will I always have to have my dog on a leash? And the answer is no. If your dog is engaged with you and your dog is paying attention to what you're doing and your dog knows that you have something to offer, then obviously he's going to pay more attention to you than the external stimulators.
Strollo, what are you doing? Hmm? You like that?
Good boy. So now after putting in some good work and relaxing, he gets his little grooming. But he only gets pet and he only gets told that he's been a good boy after he's done some work, which he did a fantastic job today.